You're listening to Profit Without Worry, episode number 150. Well, my friends, this is it. After 150 episodes, I'm wrapping up, at least for the foreseeable future. Let's chat about what that means and what's to come. Hey there, I'm Michelle Evans, and this is the show where coaches, experts, and business owners like us get real about what it takes to create a profitable online business. I can tell you from experience that nonstop hustle plus random acts of marketing do not equal success. So how do we attract a steady flow of clients and sales without all the hustle? This is the Profit Without Worry podcast. Well, hello, welcome back, and thank you so much for tuning in. This episode is going to be a little different than my other episodes, as it's a goodbye, at least for now. 2020 has been a heck of a year, hasn't it? I'm recording this at the end of September 2020, and I started the year 9 months ago with big plans for my business and excitement about where we were going. But quickly, as the year went on, I saw more and more that where I wanted to go in my heart wasn't where the profit was at, especially in the COVID world. You see, for years I've had two sides of my business. One side has been corporate consulting, and I've done marketing consulting for Microsoft since I left there in 2012. And I've worked on consulting for other well-known businesses as well, like LinkedIn, and then some lesser-known businesses up and down the West Coast, mostly in the software as a service or service-related industries. Normally, my consulting work offsets my work with solopreneurs. I love helping people get their dreams and goals off the ground and working well. But honestly, I've never been comfortable charging the kinds of prices that I charge my corporate clients. Now, amidst this long-standing COVID outbreak, I realize that I can't effectively run two businesses even any longer. And even though Profit Without Worry and MichelleLEvans.com are very important to me, I need to prioritize my time and efforts to my corporate clients because right now, time is limited. A big shift for me came when I decided to stop doing Facebook ads in late May and early June. At the time, I had around 12 to 18 clients. I mean, some clients kind of came on and went off a lot. And a few more who would, come and go depending on where they were at launching stuff in their business. So some of my clients I'd only work with maybe 3 or 4 months a year. But the more I saw the tide turning against Facebook ads over the summer and how politicized it was getting, the more I realized that I needed to change how I did that. And I haven't done a launch or sold my courses in a very long time because honestly, I just don't have the time to do it. And like many of you with kids doing school at home, I'm struggling to find time to do anything. I'm the main teacher, tutor, lunch lady, breakfast maker, homework monitor, fight stopper, and more for my kiddos. My youngest just started 3rd grade. And between all the kids' Zoom meetings and assignments and links that we have to find and whatnot, I find myself day to day just exhausted, trying to be there for my kids while also taking care of my business clients. And that doesn't work when you're doing, for example, really high touch Facebook ads because you can't be on it with changes, comments, and more like I was before COVID. So over the summer, I stopped doing Facebook ads for all my clients and I helped many of them find someone who could help them out, or we just changed how we work, where I'm more of a consultant and they do more of the writing and that kind of stuff. Some decided to take a break from Facebook ads or continue the ads that we already had tested, or they just have me do the setup and then they kind of monitor it and I, do monthly reviews with them. On the marketing funnel side, I have my course, which has been hugely helpful for people, but I didn't have the energy to go through doing a launch right now. It felt off and felt like it wasn't the right time. Instead, I've been focusing on doing marketing audits for companies. These audits often lead into bigger engagements, and I've had a lot of success transitioning into more full-time consulting work that's easy to do, after normal work hours. So much so that I launched a new website called Acceleris. I'll link to it in today's show notes. But the funny thing is, I don't even really need a website. I've been using LinkedIn to connect with people in a way that is really low-key and really simple. And those low-key, low investments are turning into amazing opportunities. Acceleris is taking me back to my marketing roots in the corporate arena. I worked at Microsoft. I also worked at a .com startup. I worked in banking. So I know that space well, and I know these clients have lots of resources to spend. The best part is that I can reconnect with the connections and the people that I've known for years who are really excited and happy to work with me again. Many of them I worked with either at the .com or at Microsoft, and so many of them have gone on to other things. And so I've just been reaching out to people and saying, hey, do you know anybody who needs a marketing audit? It's hard to let something go. And I've spent so much time and energy building Profit Without Worry, MichelleLEvans.com. But I know going on hiatus and potentially stopping this podcast for good is the right choice for me right now. I'd love to hear from you as well. How has 2020 thrown your business plans for a loop? Are you letting go of anything, or is it just business as usual for you? I know if I didn't have kids, school-age kids at home, it would probably be really different for me. But managing 3 kids going through school, it's a lot. Hit me up on social media. Tell me how you're doing. Or just email me, Michelle@MichelleLEvans.com. Thank you again so much for listening to this podcast. Your time and attention means so much to me. And I hope throughout the series, you got a lot of value and a few nuggets to help you in your own entrepreneurial journey. Until we connect again, I hope you have an amazing week, an amazing rest of the year, and that you're able to create a business that fits you as well. I hope you take care, and we'll talk soon.